inside the show.
Since you don't love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God, the God part of this Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus Daniel on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained red, but still virtuous. Wait to make a penny, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Oakland A's and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Interleague Baseball, next. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Ready now is Brian Roberts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with two strikes there.
Into the box now, Brett Phillips lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, David Ortiz. Count is 1-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working on striking out the side in the first. Popped him up. Martinez has a play. And the inning is over. A's are gone in order. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Mark Prior gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And stepping in, Cal Ripken. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Roberts onto the grass, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Batting third, the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. The 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Jim Edmonds. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
1 out, runner at first, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. All even now, 2-2. Edmonds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona.
Pick up the pace. I'm out of chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Doing like good at a show. Pick up the
Striding in for Oakland, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
1 out, base is empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The 2-2.
That's a ball.
Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Teoscar Hernandez.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So stepping in is Yadier Molina. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Arizona's on top, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. in there. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting eight.
Digging in next, Tucker Barnhart. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
Batting
single
nine.
up the middle.
Yeah,
The
watch
pitcher.
your lips right there,
Go,
Dad.
go.
Sent it back right where
Go.
it came
Let's
from.
go.
At the plate, Carlos Carrasco.
No, that's a
Fastball
ball.
well outside.
He might still be thrown
2-1
off from
to
that
count.
first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Cal Ripken will be next. Barnhart, base runner at first with one out.
Right.
3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher,
The
that's a
batter
pretty
number
solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing
Cal
pitcher out there work and
Ripken
throw quite a few more
Jr.
extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier.
Yeah.
And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2. Here it is. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 2-2.
Full count.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Only one in the inning for Arizona. We played 2 full. D-backs out in front, 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. One and one, here it is. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-2 the count. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate now is Mark Prior. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that means Brian Roberts will dig in now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, no strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps Hank Aaron.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Jim Edmonds. 2-1 to Edmonds.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1 out, nobody on. that one yanked just foul. The 2-2.
Count's full.
Tino Martinez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. This is in the air to left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the
Here
diamond,
comes Tino Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Call.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, when you don't get a call to pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So now here is Christian Yelich, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brett Phillips. Set to deal on 2-2.
Call.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
Full count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
At the plate, Carlos Carrasco. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 2-2.
2-2.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
To short. Bichette gathers it in. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Cal Ripken. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Ripken Jr.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 2-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Thank you, Heidi. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-2's the count.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Ball. Got a full count.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So that'll bring in the 1-1 home, and it's fouled away. Misses. Ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Still even at 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Yadier Molina is on deck. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up is Yadier Molina. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Devers leads off first with 1 away. Count remains 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's another 2-2.
Full count.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Freddie Galvis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Freddie Galvis.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that means Brian Roberts will dig in now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 out, bases loaded. Lifted into center field. And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that will be that. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Ron Guidry is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Ron Guidry.
Into the box, Hank Aaron, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Guidry is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
plate now, Tino Martinez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brett Phillips, and they could use a spark from him here. The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Number 34, David Ortiz.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Stepping in now, David Ortiz comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. A beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Full count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Pedro Strop. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1.
That's the ball.
Cal Ripken would be next.
3-1.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Phillips. He can't get there as it falls in. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cal Ripken. And he's working on a 3-double game right now. Bryant over at second. Strop on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Three and two, the count for Rafael Devers.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next, it'll be Teoscar Hernandez. Flew out last time up. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Again, another foul ball. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3 and 2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fly ball right down the line in left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Now it'll be Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1.
Ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Runners on first with one down. To the left side, but it's well foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2. Now the payoff pitch home. Right side hit hard. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Victor Robles will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Victor Robles.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball and was able to come through.
To the plate now, Brian Roberts. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Edmonds will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland.
Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal.
Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 47, Michael Feliz.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the run is Hernandez. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with it.
Are you a pitcher or a catcher?
Going. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Hank Aaron will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first
The plan
inning.
is we go left.
This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Set and the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft
Hey,
liners
Cersei.
fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
3-1 to him now. Edmonds is off of first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Next up, Christian Yelich. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining
1
some
for
count
6.
leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 4-1.
So Gami and I tested the Overwatch crossover system. It works,